Every part of a man's life goes well for him if he has a high worth, he has a high IQ, is good looking, and has values that are worth admiring. Women can't help but be drawn to this kind of man. When they're ready to start a family, they often look for a man like this. In a woman's mind, the best kind of man is one who's very valuable. Now, I know what you're thinking, and if these men have women interested in them, you might be wondering why they'd ever choose to ignore them. First of all, it's a great question, and I'm happy to answer it today. Let's look at some of the main reasons why high-value guys ignore women. It's funny how, even when men don't pay attention to women, it usually makes them want them. It usually makes them want them even more. So, pay attention to this. High-value men are already interested in one high-value woman. The first reason why a high-value man might choose to ignore a woman is that he might already have his hands full with another high-value woman. Men who are very valuable often look for women who are just as valuable. Men of high value often have many admirable qualities, and loyalty is one of them. If he's already with another woman, he won't show any interest in other women, even if they try to get his attention. If a high-value woman is dating a high-value man, she doesn't have to worry about the man cheating on her because she knows he'll always be loyal to her. Because of this, they have a good chance of having a healthy relationship. A high-value man has a pretty busy schedule. High-value men's lives are busy. This is one of the reasons why they're thought to have a high value. They have a lot going on in their lives because of their family, friends, interests, and hobbies. These guys have a lot of different hobbies and interests that keep the fire inside them burning. A man who cares a lot about himself will always put the things that are most important to him first. Even though he might one day want to find a woman to spend the rest of his life with, he won't do anything about it until the time is right. He's going to decide to ignore the advances of women until he's ready. A high-value man doesn't make unnecessary commitments unless he knows what he wants from life. Loyalty is one of the most important traits of a man of high value. Some guys of high worth have this trait more often than others. This could mean that they won't jump into a relationship until they know what they want from a partner. Either they'll wait until they find a woman they think they can marry, or they'll wait until they're sure they want to be in a serious relationship with one person. Guys with a high worth don't look for love all the time because they're sure that when the time's right, they'll find the right woman for them. So, they'll wait until the conditions are right and then they'll see who comes into his life. A high-value man keeps his mental health first. Men who are worth a lot are aware of their mental and emotional states because they have learned to be. They care about their own health and happiness, so if they think their mental health isn't great, they'll put their dating life on hold. Men with a lot of value know when it's time to take a break and take care of themselves. They'll have to put all of their effort into getting better if they want to see results. He spends a lot of time taking care of himself. Men who are important take care about how they look. This is one of the things that makes him so attractive to women. He'll spend a lot of time taking care of his body. They might play a sport with a team or go to the gym once a week. They'll be very careful about what they put in their bodies and will work hard to keep a high level of personal hygiene. This can take up a lot of their time, and if they don't think they have enough time to give a woman, they'll choose to ignore her instead of going out with her. High-value men put their all into everything they do, including dating. However, if they don't think they can make a long-term commitment, they'll put off dating until they can. A high-value man also ignores women because maybe he's scared of love. Most people are afraid of falling in love. Even if they want to find it and look for it with a lot of energy, they find it a little unsettling. Even important men can be hurt by this problem. He might meet a woman who catches his eye and who he thinks he could eventually fall in love with. If this makes him feel threatened, he'll pull back right away, making it look like he doesn't care about the woman. Sometimes the man's partner will figure out that the problem is with the man and be able to talk to him about it. Sometimes she might decide to leave and he might lose her. If you do that to him, he'll feel hurt, which may be another reason why he doesn't pay attention to women. A high-value man takes no risks and is afraid of being rejected. People think that men with a lot of money are always sure of themselves, but the truth is that they, like everyone else, have problems that make them feel self-conscious. Even men with a lot to offer worry about being turned down. A high-value man may have just been turned down by a woman he really liked. Because of this, he might not want to date for a while, and he may ignore women. A high-value man may ignore women because his heart may have been broken. If a high-value man falls in love with a woman and she doesn't feel the same way, he may stop dating for a while. He'll feel hurt, but he won't rush into another relationship right away. Instead, he'll wait until he's completely healed. But the truth is that he's hurting and needs time to figure out how he feels. This may seem like he's not interested in other women who want to date him, but the truth is that he just needs time to heal. A high-value man doesn't acknowledge a woman. Most high-value guys are good people who do the right thing. But there are many different types of people in the world, and not all of them are good. Some powerful men don't notice when women try to get close to them. They won't even acknowledge that they're there, and they'll be rude about it. Because of this, a woman might start to think less of this kind of man. He might date more than one woman at a time and try to make them compete with each other, but he'll never fully commit to any of them. There is a chance that women will be attracted to this kind of man at first, but once he's made a name for himself, they'll stay away from him. He values friendships too much. A man with a lot of value puts a lot of weight on his friendships because he sees them as his main source of support and community. He'll put the same amount of effort into his friends as he does into everything else in his life, and if they need help, he'll go out of his way to help them. Because of this, he might not be able to pay enough attention to other parts of his life, like his relationships with women. Women might be offended by the fact that he cares more about his friends than about them. The right kind of woman will understand that this is just who he is, that he's loving and caring, and she'll be patient with him until he's ready to take their relationship to the next level. He's upset or in a bad mood. Men have always been told to hide their feelings, but women are told to let themselves feel whatever they're feeling. Guys with a lot of value have a lot of emotional intelligence and know that other men also have feelings. They give themselves the chance to experience all of their feelings and emotions. If they're angry or upset, they'll ignore women. They act like this because they don't want to bring their emotional baggage into a relationship with a woman. Thank you so much for watching this video. Stay tuned for more.